Go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
He's checking.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Third and long, it's Watson. This is Miller, complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. On first down, it's Watson. Got an open man, it's QT. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Watson, the attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Again, it's Watson. Open man, the tight end fouls. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again on second down. Watson, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the red zone now, Watson setting up the screen for Miller. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give him 2 yards there. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Punching it in from a yard away as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
On first down, it's Newton. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, Newton. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Mike 41. We've got to wedge that out.
They will go for it. Now Newton. Got a man, it's right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And Gano is going to miss this one left. Oh, it's no good for Gano. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
Check three. Switch.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. From the 39, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about...
And he's going to go down again. Zach Cunningham. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. On the return, Carter. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
It's a game of 7. There's a 2nd and 3.
Rush in. Tight dog. Whip.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, it's Miller. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. On second down, it's Miller. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Tip carry now for Lamar Miller. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Ready? 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They go play action here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
On second down now, it's Miller. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. Again, it's Miller. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. We have played 3 quarters, and that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson dumps it complete to Miller. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson. He's got Fuller. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Here's Watson. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Throwing again is Watson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To the air yet again, Watson. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Here we go.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. 41.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Shit. Watch 20. Hey, watch it. Check 99. Say it.
Greg. Gun. Express.
Motion.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Taking a shot for Samuel. All right, open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to sign him. Go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. 20, 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 74 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Miller. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Tighten up.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. To throw is Newton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
That's good.
Gun.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
41's coming.
Throwing here, Newton.
Back to you.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, Yeah, not really a good reason.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on. Come on. Under 10. Alert. 10.
Watson now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.